Hello, welcome to Animal Audit Corner. Of course, we're in my kitchen. It's the weekend. We all know that. Today, we're going to make potatoes and onions. Now, with this, you can have it with vegetables or your main course. It is awesome. Let me tell you this. Because I'll be using my Ninja food processor. Anyways, you got your aid from the SPTV Foundation and your MJR Aftermath Foundation. You got all your necessities you need, including your car and the roof over your head. But guess what? Eventually, you're going to have to shop for your food, and you're going to have to eat sometimes, right? So, let's get cooking. So, first, you're going to need your potatoes. Place it in. Oh, no, wait a minute. We have to cut it up first. Okay, so let's cut up our potatoes. First, we're going to chop these babies up. Stick them in, even though they're a smaller version. Cut these up. Okay. Let me see here. And all you know, ASPCA 34 is still having a chemo. So get in touch with her or email her and wish her your very best. And plus, she came upon about something so scary. I don't know whether it's from Scientology or other weird group, but there's this lady that I think she works for social services. She made her face up to look like a skull, and she looked so scary. And yeah, and ASPCA 33 is wondering why a woman like that is working for social services or whatever government organization, whatever place of business she's working in. And she did look so scary. So it was unbelievable. And of course, I tried to actually get a hold of ASPCA 33, but the weirdest thing happened. I don't know if it's AI or Scientology. I copied and I pasted and sent my well wishes to her, and what do you know? It got sent back to me. And it's impossible since I copied and pasted. I did not type it in. So it was just so weird that it didn't go through. So I'm thinking, could it be the Android or Scientology? Well, it could be either one. Because I'm telling you, Scientology, you know how completely they took over Clearwater. And they're still fussing over that street. Brooks. Oh, well, I know his first name is Brooks. Me, I gotta learn my names. If I'm not around people long enough or I didn't go onto their page long enough, I forget, but his name is definitely Brooks. And him and everybody and 4 volunteers had a letter writing campaign, which is legal. Unbelievable. And I don't know whether I talked about this before, but anyways. And then all of a sudden, they started getting stalked, harassed, intimidated by the private or private investigators that Scientology hired. It's unbelievable what these people do. They had a legal right to have a letter writing. Now, they had a right to petition. And of course, everybody came out, signed it, including the older adults, the senior citizens, everyone signed it. And of course, Melissa, I think it was Melissa, I think that was her name, signed it. And then they said that she wasn't a legal resident of Clearwater, which she was, and she guaranteed she crossed her T's and dotted all her I's. But Scientology claimed that she wasn't a legal Clearwater resident. They go through any lengths to get their own way. They just don't want to follow the law. They think they're above the law. It's just unbelievable what they do to intimidate other people. So, since then, they started intimidating everybody in Clearwater, the residents, everyone that signed the petition. So they've been making everyone's life their living hell. And it's just unbelievable. And it's unbelievable. And then a month into it, now I think they might have gotten their streak. I guess I have to keep on top of it, but it's just, oh boy. Okay, let me think. It is unbelievable, and I had a hard time getting to all the important pages that I needed to get to. So I could get to the other websites or other sites fine, but I can't get into the other sites that I need to get to. And then one day, of course, yesterday I did my show, and after that, I edited all my shows, and I wanted to collaborate with Serge since he's a painter. He paints. And of course, I paint too, so I wanted to collaborate with him. So I copied and pasted his email address above subject or to and then the email address, which I copied and pasted. And then I copied and pasted the link to my channel. This morning, I actually found out it didn't go through. I'm like, this is impossible because I copied and pasted his email address. So it's ridiculous that he didn't get it. So I'm starting to think, you know what? Did Scientology have something to do with it? Because I can't get to anyone on that network at all. It's unbelievable. And this is everybody on the network, on the SPTV network. I'm like, what is going on here? So I'm just beside myself and thinking, you know what? These people are a piece of work. Okay. It's just awful. And I did that with Kim yesterday. Well, actually, I didn't send her anything yet, but I didn't hear from her either. So I guess she didn't do it for a while because I don't think I saw her page. It's just one big mess because I thought it was unbelievable that I can't even get to anyone. And I copied and pasted their name on the top. It should have just went through. I did not type it in. I copied and pasted. So, and this is everyone on the network. So, okay, now, now I'm going to peel this onion and use my Ninja mini food processor. All right. I'm telling you, the length that people will go through just because they can't deal with their critics. Everyone has one. There's no escaping it. But the lengths they go through to keep somebody silent just because they're criticizing them. It's just unbelievable. Everybody gets a critic. Even the baby is a critic. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. And I'm telling you, this is just awful. They have nothing better to do. Okay, there we go. Chopped up this onion. Okay, I'm going to use 4 onions to chop in the mini food processor. Ninja mini food processor. What else is up? Let's see. And they're wondering why they have protesters. Okay, and they just pretty much pick on everybody, and that includes children. So, alrighty. I'm halfway there to getting this onion peeled. Like the show, peeling the onion. Okay. And okay, what else? Now, yesterday was Friday night's protest, but I really don't know what went on. Maybe I'll check it out today and see if I can find the protest. Okay, and we're already 20 minutes in. All right. All right, here we go. All right. Now, I haven't seen Liz Ferris's video in a while. And so I'm sorry about the dead silence, everybody. I keep insisting that I'm going to try and take better notes. But I thought it should be an exercise for my good mind to try and remember. But I'll just dot it down and then improvise off of that. Okay. Throw these away. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, this is the Ninja mini food processor. It chops very well, very quick. And guess what? When you use it, it doesn't burn off like other food processors do. And if it does, it'll start up again in 15 minutes. So, and my video is brought to you by Ninja Mini Food Processor and the Ninja products. Here we go. All right. Okay. Slice this in half. And cut this in a ridge like so. And this is the best part. It chops in 2 seconds flat. Oh, I didn't put the top on, so let's put the top on. Now this thing holds up to 4 onions. It is just so unbelievable. Okay. A small mini machine like this. It chops. It chops anywhere from a carrot to onions to even graham crackers. Oh boy. Okay, there. All right. So there we go. The Ninja Mini Food Processor. It cuts so incredible. And is it easy to wash? Yeah. You just rinse, wash, and it's good to go. Chops. The chopping is just amazing. And all you need is 10 to 20 seconds and you got what you need. Or if it's an onion. Or a graham cracker will chop it up in probably 20 seconds. But first you have to break it up in pieces too. Oh. All right. So all you, this works like a charm. And if you're looking for a food processor, this is it. Any of the Ninja food processor, runs like a charm. It's great. It works better than other original food processors because if it burns out, it'll start again in 15 minutes. So even if smoke comes out of it, it go back to chopping again. It is just incredible. All right. Mini food processor. So you're looking for a food processor, consider any of the Ninja food processors. It cuts really great. So any of you looking for a food processor, this is it. So guess what? Get on this site, order one today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that great? All right. So we're going to put this back. All right. All righty. There we go. And now we're going to put in 1 teaspoon and 1/4 of paprika. You can either use cayenne or paprika. I'm going to use paprika since I don't have cayenne. 1/4. All right, there we go. Put this away. Okay. Then we're going to stir it up like so. Oh, and we're going to also put 1 teaspoon of garlic. You know, I can't live without my garlic. Yeah, why not? 1 teaspoon of garlic. But if you want to put another teaspoon and you really got to have it, just, go ahead and put it in. So I'm going to put mine in. That's how much I love. So I am weird on my garlic. All right. There we go. All right. Now we're going to grab out a pan. Ooh. Okay, we're going to toss. Now I'll put it right here. See? Yeah, fits. All right. Now. Okay, got that. And then we're going to put this on medium heat. It is a non-stick pan. Okay. Take 1 tablespoon, add it to the pan. That'll keep it from actually sticking to the pan. But I don't know if I should use the non-stick spray or the olive oil. But you know what? Maybe since it says oven potato. Oh, okay. Yeah, fried potatoes, not oven, but yeah, I'll just use my. Okay. My olive oil spray. So then it's no need to actually put that in. Tablespoon. Okay. All right. There's this interested lady named Julia. I forgot her last name, but she seems like a very great person. She wishes everybody well, and that wasn't added to the SPTV site, and see if we can find them. So far, I found Julia. Now, it's an Irish name or an English name. It doesn't matter. London is a territory. Ireland really is a part of London. So that's taken up by them. And yeah, so she's either English or Irish. I just forgot her last name. I think it's mixed something. Yeah. And she's a really interesting person. You're gonna probably want to go to her. So, okay. All right, there we go. And now we all know William Good, Jessica Pamadessa, Tori Magoo, 54, I think that's Tori Crispin, Nora, Liz, all those Liz's, and Natalie Webster. Of course, we all know Aaron, Aaron, and there's Dan Walks LA, Mindy, Farrell Cheryl. Those are the names we know. Now, what other channels are there? So, okay. At the comments below. All right. So, yeah, she is just an interesting person. So, I'm going to look through. So, if you can't put the comments below, email me right at the link below. So, I can put it on the list of people with their own channels that we're not aware of. Because either Scientology cut us off or somebody did not want to put us down. I mean, if we're all down there, I think Scientology is going to get overwhelmed by every single person in the SPTV network. All right, it's sizzling. It's ready to go. Each and every one in. Now, I only cook about, let's see, about 3 times a week, and because I have a habit of making a huge mess out of everything, even when I'm cleaning. And after I'm done cooking, it really looks like my kitchen blew up. But yesterday I didn't do so bad. I just had very little in my sink, so I probably thought it was a good sign. Okay. Now we are getting to the bottom of the barrel of this. Now we're going to cook this for 15 to 20 minutes until it's brown or golden brown, whatever. So like a gold brown. All right. Oh, this is just incredible. Take this. All right, we're we've been in for about 43 minutes now. Now, are we going to have anything? Am I going to cook anything else? It doesn't really look like it since, we just ended the holidays. And I've still got a couple of sweets in my refrigerator, but they're almost done. Maybe I'll do it next weekend. So, now, guess what? I'm going to try making a fudge again since I accidentally turned my fudge into hot fudge, a topping that you can put on ice cream. Yeah, I messed up on that one, so I'm going to try again. But I'm going to wait until I run out of fudge before I make it. And I definitely got my phyllo dough, so we're going to make that. All righty. Hear that sizzle? All right, there we go. Now we're going to stick this in the sink. All righty. This is just so amazing. Now you can have this for breakfast with your eggs or tofu, whatever it is you eat. And yeah, I'm not going to cram anything down anybody's throat. For me, it's better to have tofu than the regular eggs because it's cruelty free. So tofu replaces the egg in a big way because I don't think you can tell the difference. But if you have that kind of taste and you can tell the difference, well then, okay. So we're going to stir this up. All righty, there we go. And we're going to let this cook for a bit. See what else is going on. We're going to cook it until it's golden brown. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't really finish my project, but maybe I'll finish it next week and then move on to the next project. I really want to go get another magazine so I can actually use it. And I'm going to find an animal magazine, a dog or cat, and copy that onto a base. That's my next plan. And yes, I'm still going to get those regular women's magazines too, but I'm going to get the dog magazines and the kitty magazines and just use those too. Okay, now, Jenna Miscavige. I don't know if she's back in Hollywood recently or it's an old footage, but she's back at the test center and she's ready to let Scientology know what she is made out of. Okay, let me think. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Did I actually? Yeah, I forgot to add salt. So let's put salt in, and it's 1/3. And so we're going to sprinkle the 1/3 of salt. Now I'm going to spin it around. Right. And you can, oh my gosh, it just smells so amazing. And the onions just, I'm telling you. And that food processor, the mini food processor, works like a charm. So I hope you consider buying it because it doesn't really completely burn out and then never works again. It just keeps on going. I should know one day it smoked on me. And I thought, oh my God, is this the end of this thing? No, it just kept on going. It was incredible. So, while you're mixing in a bowl, don't forget to put any of the ingredients here. So, oh boy. I'm gonna probably get in touch with every one of the sites today and just ask, you know what the heck is going on? Because it's just unusual that I can get to my other sites, but whatever has to do with me and my accounts on another sites, including my email, it just messes up, including my new Chromebook. Unbelievable. So guess what? I'm going to get in touch with Google today. I guess I have nothing else to talk about, but let me see. Sorry about the loud. And it looks like, according to Dodge, that Aaron's trial is going to start in February. And he's the one that never should have been staying on trial. Scientology should have been on trial. Because it was that guy with the beard that slammed the door on Aaron's foot, not the other way around. And before he can report it, Scientology beat him to the punch. And now he's standing trial in February. And as you know, he was in jail during Thanksgiving, which is a despicable part of Scientology. And they know. All right. And those of you who caught Scientology, me having another Scientology versus the Mafia or Cosa Nostra yesterday, no, the day before, I might do it again. So I'm going to see. Because I don't think I understood what I said, but you know what? I might do it again. I might not. So I'm going to do a wait and see approach. Okay. And so far, I have 175 videos. I deleted the last one because it infringed on the copyrights, and I have a hard time getting through with YouTube telling. So, okay, because oh boy, it's just bad. So, and I heard something a little in the sub shop. I might put that one up. So if you're wrong, admit it. Of course, with me, I accidentally walked into it. I didn't say, oh, I think I'll put it. I think I'll put this music in my video. No, I did not say it. I accidentally walked into it. So, all right. Let's see here. Okay, not yet. But being mixed up with the tofu, with the paprika and the onions. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. So I'm going to stir this until it's just tender or soft. I think that's what it means. Okay, so now, am I going to do another niece's journey? I'm definitely going to do another animal rights video. I hope it isn't the same one that I recently did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to look for an under the radar Scientologist, but I can't find one. So hopefully one of you guys know one. Aaron, Natalie. Okay. And yeah, we haven't seen Aaron's dog Gizmo in a while. I hope he's okay. But at the same time, I don't think Scientology is going to get within 2 feet of that dog. Never. So yeah, because you don't want to be William's worst enemy. So yeah, because he'll definitely let you have it. So yeah, he is good at defending himself, and he does sound intimidating. So I say, if he needs to use it, good for him. So, and in this case, he needed to use it. All right. Now, okay. Now, the Scientology has the worst habit of swatting people. So it's been a while that we all saw any swats coming from Scientology. And after they swatted them, they found out that there was no gun, there was no incident. Some of the time, their tactic works, but other times it didn't, because Jay and gonna name Becky, yeah. But yeah, I guess her name is Rebecca because that's where it came from. Becky, Rebecca. Okay. Yeah. Becky got swatted. This is an old woman. This is unbelievable. But you know what? It backfired on them because the 2 police officers didn't have a fleet. So they just walked up to Jay, Denver Jay, and asked him if he was all right. It was a woman and a man. It backfired on them. And then with Rebecca or Becky, a police officer was looking in and saw nothing. He got out of his car, well-mannered, walked up to her and said, "Are you okay?" Guess what? It backfired. Imagine that, a little old lady. So I hope in the future no one treats me like that. So, I hope there are other advocates and the former Scientologists. Of course, you know, Jenna and Sam are cooking. And giving people lessons. Of course, I heard about Sam's chocolate chip cookies. Oh my gosh, I hope they're great. So, and let's see here. Okay, and of course, our favorite heroine, Audit LA, is continuing to go to. This time, she went to the, I think it's the fire department meeting. I forgot what it's called, but yes, she showed up, and she she went in there, and she always does an amazing job. And my hat's off to her. She is just so great. She did all of the legwork, and it's unbelievable. So we should just praise her. I hope the city gives her a medal, because her work shouldn't be unseen. And of course, William Good should get a medal too, because he's been doing that for the city for years. So I think it's about time that the city gives him a medal. So, all right. Now, after this, I'm going to have my Brussels sprouts. Yes, it's still in the refrigerator. I had half of it and then decided to have it another day. And now let me put it up just halfway up. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at this. The color. So, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. That was last year. This year. What's going to happen in 2026 with the protesters? Maybe I should do a countdown with all the advocates advocating for every Scientologist in the blue building and in the hotels. So I'll do that soon enough. So, all right. But all of you have been coming on, and it's steady. It's going from 148 to 200. It's still the same, but thank you, everybody, for tuning in to my channels. Those of you who tuned into my channel. Okay. Let me think what else. A countdown, taking all the clips from all the channels, 30 seconds worth. Those are the guidelines. Those are the rules that YouTube put out. Usually, legally, it's supposed to be 30 seconds. I usually accidentally go over just a little bit, but yeah. And if I did, I usually credit the protesters. So usually it's no longer than 30 seconds. So if only you could try it. So, and when am I going to make the baklava? I know I keep saying I'm going to make it, but guess what? I got other junk food in my house and I don't want to get fatter. But I managed to keep at least half the weight off. I don't eat meat or poultry. And I just cut off of dairy and having dairy substitutes. That includes the cheese and the milk. Works like a charm. And I even tried this vegan cheese block. It's from, I think the company's Daisy. Yeah. And oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. You can have it during a party. It's unbelievable. And wow. All right. Now, all you, if you're going out to protest, I'm going to stress this. Do not show up alone. Go with a group. With me, I want it to be a huge group that'll end up giving Scientology a headache. So, but for now, I'm going to remain in my house until I find a huge group. So, let's see, what else is there? Whew. Yeah. And yeah, the story I wanted to do about Winter, the dolphin, he really died of an injection into something like that. He didn't get shot. Although I would have loved to have done the story, but I looked it up, didn't happen. But Aaron's under the impression that it did. But until I find the real facts, I'll get it. I'm not calling Aaron a lie. I'm not calling Aaron a liar, because it's the last thing I am doing, even though at times we do lie, intentionally and unintentionally. But in this case, Aaron isn't lying. So he probably thought that happened, but no, it really, okay. Oh, no, okay. Okay. All righty. All right. I messed up a little bit, but it's okay. It's great. It's tender. It's edible. It's done. So, all right. It's been an hour and 11 minutes. So, this is all I'm going to make today. I'm definitely going to have brunch tomorrow. What am I going to make? Tune in, find out. So, go to the link down below. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can. And if you want to donate to my PayPal to keep my show running, you can do that too. So, and don't forget to buy the Ninja food processor. It's great. And is it at the link below? Not yet, but I'll eventually will have it at the link below. But it's great. So go to the site and then purchase it today. Alrighty. So hit the like, press subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10.